The one trait that makes any man irresistible at any age. What if I told you that there is only one trait, a single, powerful presence that makes a man truly irresistible, regardless of his age, wealth, or appearance? This isn't about charm. It isn't about looks. It isn't about smooth talking or game. It's about presence. Calm, grounded, unshakable presence. The kind that speaks louder than words. The kind that makes women pause, look again, and wonder who you are. Because when a man is fully in control of himself, the world begins to respond differently to him, especially women, young or old, high status or ordinary. They all feel it, the energy of a man who doesn't chase, who doesn't flinch, who doesn't need anything, but chooses everything. Presence is the deepest expression of masculine energy, and the rarest. In a world full of distraction, most men are lost in their phones, their thoughts, their anxieties. They chase validation. They try to impress. They seek attention. But not the Stoic man. The Stoic man withdraws from chaos. He cultivates stillness. He watches. He chooses his words carefully. He feels deeply, but is ruled by reason. This man becomes an anchor in a storm. And women, especially older women, crave this kind of stability because they've seen too much immaturity, too much chaos. They don't want a boy. They want a rock. They want a man who knows who he is. So, what is presence? Presence is full attention. When you speak to someone and they feel like they're the only person in the room, that's presence. When you walk into a space and people naturally turn to look, not because you're loud, but because your energy commands respect, that's presence. It's built on emotional self-control, deep self-awareness, mastery over desire, the ability to delay gratification, the power to choose, response over reaction. All of these are Stoic virtues, and they're timeless. Seneca wrote, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage, to remain calm in chaos, to stand tall when others collapse, to respond with silence instead of fury. This is what makes you stand out." Women aren't attracted to flash. They're attracted to truth, to certainty, to command. A man in presence doesn't ask, "Do you like me?" He lets his energy speak. He's not desperate. He's sovereign. Let me give you a picture. You're sitting in a cafe. A beautiful woman walks in. Maybe 25, maybe 45. Doesn't matter. She notices you. Not because you stared. Not because you smiled. But because you were already complete. You weren't waiting for her. You weren't performing. You were just there. Rooted, grounded, present. She feels it. And she's drawn to it. Not like a child to candy, but like a woman to a man who feels safe, strong, and in control of his own soul. Now here's the secret. Presence isn't gifted. It's forged through solitude, through discipline, through struggle. Wake up early, breathe deeply, cut out distractions, observe more, speak less, lift iron, read wisdom, take cold showers, stop chasing dopamine. Learn to be alone without being lonely. Sit in silence until it no longer scares you. Because the man who is at peace with himself becomes magnetic to others, not because he seeks attention, but because he doesn't need it. Older women feel this more than anyone. They've lived long enough to see through the games. They're not fooled by looks. They're not blinded by money. But when a man speaks with depth, when his eyes hold stillness, when his touch is deliberate, not desperate, they respond, not with words, but with surrender. Because real presence is seductive in the most primal way. It says, "I don't need you, but I see you. I want you, and I'll never beg." This is your power, not in chasing, not in proving, but in being. The world tries to distract you. It wants you soft, reactive, confused, but you are here to become a mountain, unmoved, unshaken, and deeply irresistible. Remember, the one trait that makes any man magnetic at any age is not found in the gym, in your wallet, or in her approval. It's in how you carry yourself when no one's watching. It's in the way you look in the mirror and hold your own gaze. It's in your breath, your presence, your peace. Cultivate it, and you won't chase women. They'll feel your energy and crave to be chosen.